Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to talk about Barney and Friends. So if you never heard of Barney, or you didn't watch it as a child, I'll give you a little history lesson. So Barney and Friends was created by Cheryl Leach, and she was a teacher, and she created Barney and Friends. So originally the star was originally a teddy bear, and in a blanket. But her son was interested in dinosaurs, and Barney the Backyard Game was born. But Barney at the Backyard Game came out in August of 1988, and it's okay, but and then Barney and Friends came out in April of 1992, and it premieres on PBS, so that's 4 years to take Barney on television. So, and Barney, he loved, and people have a 50-50 love-hate relationship with Barney. Most people love him, others are like, want to kill him, but Now, let's get into Barney and Friends fan theory. So the first one we're going to talk about is Barney was based on 1930 serial killer. So rumor that had Barney the dinosaur name off is based off a man named Barney in the 1930s would go to the park dressed as a dinosaur to draw kids to him. He will kidnap them and force them to act like they were happy, or if they don't, they and of course this is false because they didn't find out of a man named Barney dressed up in the 1930s because the real Barney, origins of Barney was like I said, Cheryl Leach, making it, and they didn't have a lot of kids shows, like preschool shows. Of course, there's Sesame Street and Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but you beat the just as that. Next, we're going to talk about Barney the Lost Episode. There's a lost episode. So I found this online and said, well, it used to be until last night. Yesterday I was looking at my TV guide and saw something that caught my eye. Tonight only, a lost episode of Barney and Friends. But the only chance to see it is at 7 o'clock. Naturally, I asked my kids if they want to see it. Obviously, they say yes. I got the popcorn. They love to eat popcorn while watching Barney. When the time finally arrived, they went into the living room, turned on the TV, sat down the couch with me. Inside, the theme music played. Like Barney is the dinosaur with imagination. La, 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 la. Besides, however, something wasn't right. Besides, I could vaguely hear whispers during the music and sound creepy. Can you imagine, like, Barney is a dinosaur with imagination? I tried it off, assumed myself it was just my imagination. Anyway, the episode began like it always does, when the kids talk about something while holding doll version of Barney, then poof, he comes to life. Giggling like an idiot, he starts speaking and I turn slightly, we can hear it. Barney sounds slightly weird, and two people are talking at once. One with his normal voice and then another sound demonic, to say the least. I tried to ignore it. That's when I heard Barney say, "Hi kids, today I'm going to teach you about theft." I nearly fell in my seat when I first heard that. I went to turn it off, but for some reason I couldn't. The show kept going. And then the child said, "What's that, Barney?" And Barney said, "This is." His face suddenly turned angry. He grows teeth. He laughs evil,ly and he bites the forehead of the child. For some reason, my children kept on watching, not affected by the awfully disturbing stuff going on. Barney then proceeded to kill all the children one by one, each time roaring. The children at this point started to run away from Barney, screaming and crying for their parents to save them. Barney just chuckled and said in a demonic voice, "Mommy and Daddy can't find you." And he bit the helpless children in half, eating the brains and stomach. Then the green dinosaur and the yellow dinosaur came in, apparently not noticing the dead children. "Where, Barney?" the green one said. "What do we learn today?" Barney grinned an evil grin and said directly to the camera, "Remember, kids, don't bother locking your doors or hiding under the bed, because sooner or later I will find you and I will kill you. I want to see this last episode, like, for real. I mean, people all, oh, Emily, don't watch it. I mean, obviously not real, it's just a creepypasta. But I want to see it. I want to see it. I want to see the reaction I would go. Like, next is the kids are forced to act like toddlers. So, in the show, I didn't really look at. I mean, the kids were like 7, 8, 9, 10 years old, and they're acting like 2 to 5-year-olds. It was like, well, I mean, it's hard to work with toddlers in the set because, they're toddlers. They're toddlers. I mean, but 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-year-olds are acting like toddlers, like 2 to 5-year-olds. That's really strange, but okay, next is Barney theme song backwards. So I have a YouTube clip. Okay, so what it says is Barney so gentle, we sleep with him, we're making out him. We do revenge and suffer while he mocking us. So then there's a rumor that Barney is the devil. So the character of Barney will display a cute purple dinosaur. In the Latin alphabet is the letter V in place of U. So the Roman numerals, so CBVIDIV. So the numbers are 100 by 50, 500, 1 and 5, and 6. And this also was one lovable purple dinosaur. It gets the letters 50, 5, 50, 5, 50, 500, 1 and 5, which 6. Could Barney be the devil? Yeah, you be the judge of that. And lastly, it's Barney Campfire Sing-Along. So, it's about Barney and Friends got this camping trip thing, like, to the camp and then see a cave. So we're going to watch a little clip of it.
You think a bear lives in there? Maybe.
Barney is so scared.
Wait. First you meet your Barney beavers. What? Your Barney beavers.
Barney beaver.
Hey, now we're ready. That's right. Anybody here? Hello?
Barney just yelled those.
Who is that? Nobody here but me.
Run away! Rebecca time! Okay, here comes the creepy part.
Spring comes earlier every year.
So it's the bear who gets the nightmares as kids. So anyway, that's all the fan theory. So if you want this lovely background of Vincent Van Gogh's sunflower, you got follow my Facebook for this lovely background. Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.